This video is going to be a review on these skid plates I got off eBay. I do believe they're the same ones that Amazon sells. This is a 03 Suzuki 400. The belly skid plate seems to be all right. The one concern I have is these bolt holes don't quite line up with the drain plug for the reservoir there, and for the main drain you can see it's pretty far off. I wish I could show you. I mean, looking at it straight on, that's probably what you're getting. I mean, if I move my phone it looks centered, but it's definitely not centered. It's gonna leave a mess when I go to drain the oil, which I'm not too happy about that, but whatever. This bottom skid plate is just, I mean, if you're using it for sand, maybe dirt. I live in Arizona, there's river rocks. I try to ride slow when there's big boulders around. I know I've hit it a couple times, but I mean, for what it is, definitely shouldn't be bending the way it is. It's just a thin grade aluminum. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a new stock one back on. This is the old one that I took off. It was cracked right here. There's a crack in it, and then there's a crack right there in it. Which really didn't affect anything, but I mean, it's starting to gouge out there where the sprocket and chain go. And then I noticed where the brake rotor is, it's starting to chew it up right there. This due to it being cracked. You can see the crack on that one there. So we can go ahead and change those out to the factory ones. I'm sure this would be all right if you're just riding in some sand or some dirt, but unfortunately, that where I live, there are river rocks in the dirt. So I don't know. I mean, it is thin aluminum. I was hoping that it would hold up a little bit better than it did. And I mean, I don't aim for the rocks. There are rocks hidden in the dirt here and there, but for the most part, we try to stay up in the dirt field where there are no river rocks. But we'll go ahead and change those out. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap those out. I did notice that I'm missing one bolt right there. Must have fallen off. So I'll have to find something to stick in there to put the factory one back on, but this is just gonna be causing more problems than it's worth, whether it be bending the brake rotor there or doing some damage to the sprocket itself. But once I get it off, I'll show you how bad it is. All right, so I got the new one on. Simple bolt there, Allen head, Allen head, Allen head, and then I just replaced these two with some stainless steel ones. I was missing, that one had fallen out apparently, so a little Loctite on there. I did not do that the first time, figured it would stay, but I guess I was wrong. So went ahead and put some Loctite on there this time around. And as far as the skid plate is, this is the chain side. You can see how bad it is. These rivets here, there's 3 of them there that hold this plastic guard on there. So those are about to come off, so that plastic was probably gonna start coming off there real soon, but I mean, you can see how bent that is. That's just ridiculous. So go ahead and change that. This side's a little dented too. You can see where the rotor was hitting there at one point. Chain was definitely dragging on there. It looks like the sprocket was, or the chain was starting to rub right there. So I just went back to the original plastic one. I think it was like 178 shipped. Which isn't too bad, but we'll have to be a little more cautious, I guess, out here in the desert.